Jamestown is a unique shoot-'em-up in the sense that it has a very different aesthetic from similar Japanese games. It was released earlier this year and was recently featured in the Humble Bundle. The game was created by a very small new indie team, Final Form Games. I have to admit, I haven't played any bullet hell or shoot-'em-up games since the 32-bit era, so I went into Jamestown with an unfamiliar mindset towards the genre. If you've ever played a shoot-'em-up or bullet hell game, you will probably be very comfortable with the mechanics in Jamestown. Your ship moves from bottom to top with a full range of maneuverability across the screen. The game is divided up into 5 stages. At the end of each stage, you will face a boss. You can also choose from 4 different ships, all of which are unique and present different strengths and weaknesses. For example, the ship you start out with can fire wide-angle shots, as well as shoot a very powerful beam in a straight line. However, when shooting the beam, you become very slow, thus making it much more difficult to avoid enemy fire. Enemies will drop gold when they are killed. This gold has a very important use. Each ship has an important mechanic called the Vaunt. Gather enough gold to fill your meter and you can use your Vaunt. Upon use, you will be given damage immunity, a score multiplier, and bonus damage. Your Vaunt meter will slowly deplete, but can be kept alive by gathering more gold. You can cancel out a Vaunt for another immunity bonus, but you will lose the score multiplier and bonus damage. This mechanic is what makes the score system interesting. You must choose whether to end your Vaunts earlier, to stay alive, or keep your Vaunts going for a higher score. You are rewarded a special currency to spend in the store at the end of stages based on your performance. The higher the difficulty and score, the higher your reward will be. The store has a variety of different things to unlock, from different ships to additional challenge levels. You won't have much of a problem unlocking most of the content from the store. The visuals in Jamestown were goddamn awesome. If you've ever played any treasure games such as Gunstar Heroes or Dynamite Headdy, you're in for a surprise. The stages are all well thought out and colorful, with plenty of stuff going on in the background. The story is also amusing and presented with these great painted cutscenes between stages. In all honesty, the story is rather short and forgettable, but it's a nice distraction from the chaos of a bullet hell shooter. The music is a high point of the game. It was made by a previously unheard of composer, Francisco Cerda. It felt like each of the game's tracks were made especially for whatever part of the game they were paired with. I wish I could show you exactly what I mean by this, but you'll have to play the game yourself to understand. Bullet hells are known for their extreme difficulties. Jamestown is no different. However, for the people that aren't looking for much difficulty, you'll be relieved to know that Jamestown has a variety of difficulty levels. Most people shouldn't have a problem completing the game. When the difficulty is actually turned up, bullets are everywhere. The video playing in the background is only on the second to highest difficulty. If I had one major complaint with Jamestown, it's that I wish it had a few more levels. Once you finish the game, which shouldn't take you more than a few hours, you can play the bonus challenge or run through the game again on higher difficulties. There are also a few additional modes, such as Gauntlet, which let you replay the game sequentially without stopping, and a boss rush mode. Jamestown features a local multiplayer system which I did not get to experience. I can't even imagine how much more awesome this game would have been if it had online co-op. From what I can tell, you can play through any part of the game normally with each player controlling a different ship. Hopefully the next game released by Final Form Games will have some kind of online play. I had a great time with Jamestown, as short as it was. I'll be going back to try to unlock the hardest difficulty and top the score leaderboards. As of this video, Jamestown is $5 on Steam. I compel anyone who has any kind of remote interest in shoot-'em-ups to at least give Jamestown a try.